Conference tourism can make Kenya become a leading tourist destination. Leisure cannot. Masai Mara has a limit of how many beds it can have. It can never be a New York in terms of tourist numbers, or France, or Paris. The only way we can get to those high numbers is through conferencing.
What do you think Kenya we can do to ensure that we improve our MICE industry? What do you think we can do better?
I remember some articles in the Standard were calling me the master of conference tourism.
Oh my gosh.
All that, huh?
There is always a South African flag and a Kenyan flag there. And soon I'll not be shocked if I see a Rwandan flag and an Ethiopian flag there. So what is this connection? What is this correlation between Destination Africa and South Africa?
You cannot be a conference organizer when you're not good with the leisure product.
All right.
Because then you will not offer what conference delegates are looking at. So we have perfected the leisure. We handle private jets up to this moment.
The Bomas of Kenya floated a tender last month. A tender to build 5-star hotels. I think it was for 3 hotels. They are being built there. So just to complement the BICC, the Bomas International Convention Complex. So again, let's see what it takes.
And then also we had all security kind of concerns that when we had Somali erupting, that was the first time Somali really became an issue when I was the chairman.
All right.
So I had to quickly form something called Kenya Tourism Initiative.
Some of my business peers, they're like, hey, getting money out of Ethiopia, it's hard. So they're like, oh, what's up then? Destination Africa, they tap into the Ethiopian market. You letting me on that.
I would go to America, not even go to their procurement head office, but go to their competitors' offices to support them, to help them develop brochure program. I was in charge of the cruise ships. Cruise ships coming to Mombasa, I would go with the port officials out in the sea. We'll climb the ropes. We'll come and be clear. And so I was basically the cruise ship specialist in the region.
Westland is taking over. Westland is becoming a very vibrant, vibrant nightlife. But CBD had the most potential. But see what we have in Mr. Duncan. We have in protests in Nairobi CBD. Not that street vendors are bad, but we just need organized street vending in order. So we need improved security at night. So that comes through lighting.
I got a job finally with Abercrombie in Kent.
Great.
Peanuts. As a management trainee, maybe they got tired of me. They said, let me just take advantage, get pressure this guy, let him just be employed.
For over 30 years in the industry and still counting. He's a founder of Destination Africa. And before we engage more, allow me to introduce our guest so that he can tell us more about the MICE industry in Kenya and Destination Africa. How are you, Duncan? Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Peter here, a national MICE ambassador, all conversation about MICE. Today we have a MICE expert who is also the proprietor of Destination Africa Kenya, one of the leading MICE players in the country. And they have branches within the East African market and also the Southern African market. But before we introduce our guest, we want to shout out to our partners, the Clarion Hotel. The Clarion Hotel is hosted at Kenya's capital city, Nairobi, at the heart of Nairobi CBD. Let's have a look at it. And we also have a partner who is making this podcast a fruition and ensure that you get this content on real time. The Africa MICE Summit. The Africa Mice Summit will be taking place on 9th, 10th and 11th of September. That is in 2 months' time, because this has been recorded in July. And the whole idea of the Africa Mice Summit is to discuss about the theme of trade in the mice investment space. What does trade and investment in the mice industry looks like? Are you an investor who wants to come and learn about the mice landscape in East Africa or in the African market? Are you an enthusiast about the mice industry? We shall be bringing over 300 people, delegates, active key decision makers, government, the private sector, charting the path forward about the African mice industry. See you at the Africa Mice Summit. Allow me to introduce our guest today, Duncan Muriuki. Duncan has been in the mice industry for over 30 years in the industry and still counting. He's a founder of Destination Africa. And before we engage more, allow me to introduce our guest so that he can tell us more about the mice industry in Kenya and Destination Africa. How are you, Duncan?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you so much also for gracing our podcast and honoring our invitation.
Asante sana.
Yeah, so who is Duncan Muriuki?
Good one. Good. Duncan Muriuki, it's, I don't know how to abbreviate it, but I'll try to make it brief to bring out the relevant. Duncan Muriuki is a young boy that was born in Kirinyaga district, the slopes of Mount Kenya.
All right.
Went to a very rural primary school.
All right. Oh.
Called Kiamwadhi.
All right.
We wore shoes, we wore no shoes. But I was one of the sharpest in the school, so I like went from one class to the other without repeating. When it came to the Standard 7, I had heard of Lenana School because I had a friend of my father's son who worked at basically whose son went to Lenana School. Yeah. And I said I will go to Lenana School. I didn't even think of Alliance.
Oh my gosh.
But I knew Alliance School was like 2 classes above Alliance.
All right.
And I still believe that.
All right.
So when I decided it's a Lenana School, I chose to go to Lenana School, but my teachers and the headmaster declined. Oh. They said, you're too sharp, you will waste your brains, go to Kenyaga, because you'll never succeed in being taken to Lenana School. The competition is too high.
Oh my gosh.
One particular teacher whom I still owe up to this day, and I need to look for him, Mr. Kimuru, who used to teach me mathematics and English, stood by me and said, but this guy can make it. So he persuaded the master, said, let him just choose Lenana. And I chose Lenana. After the results were announced, the day when the results announced, I remember they used to choose the national schools.
All right.
I just remember he came home and he said, you've been selected to go to Lenana School.
Oh my gosh. And
my life changed.
Oh my gosh.
Because when I went to Lenana School, it was an interesting story because in Kiamwadhi, I had never spoken to a Mzungu. I'd never seen him. I'd seen a Mzungu at the church, but I'd never spoken to a Mzungu. So when I went to Lenana School, it was a very interesting story. I laugh at it and say, I had my housemaster who was British, my class teacher who was British. I could not understand what they were saying. They'll talk to me and I'll look at them and I say, then I said, I think I need to go to Kianyaga.
Oh my gosh.
But we were the only 4 people who had been chosen from Kirinyaga to come to Lenana.
All right.
So I was not going to let my father down.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to vumilia. The first time, because I could not understand anything that was happening, I was number 33 out of 36.
All right. The competition was stiff?
Because I could not understand this English. Most of my teachers were Mzungu.
Oh my gosh.
The second time, I was number 21 out of 36.
Oh, wow.
After that, I started understanding. But it's I didn't want to disappoint my father because my father was feeling so proud because his son had been selected to go to the Lenana School.
National school, actually.
But fortunately, I had a very close friend of mine who was also selected, called Ngongi Kathanga, God rest his soul. Right. He understood English better than I, and he asked the teacher for permission to be sitting next to me. Right. So he'll help me, and when the lady, the Mzungu, the British lady, Mrs. Davis, I remember, he's asked a question, she'll then, he'll then say, by the way, anyway, long story short. So in Lenana, it was very competitive, affluent, opportunities for all. And that's what changed my life. Because, by by the second form, I had started picking up and all that. There were kids from very affluent families. And I knew the only way I can get to that level is by just doing it my way.
Yeah.
Because I was not talented in having a rich family. I was an average family.
All right.
So I needed to do that. So we started traveling. We had a lot of opportunities to travel in Lenana. I remember we went to Amboseli camping, and every time I would volunteer, we went to Magadi. That's where my interest in tourism came.
All right.
When we went to university,
interesting.
We had all these around the country tours. Like there was Economic Students Association going around the country, Marketing Students Association, Accounting Students Association, even if I was not in accounting. So because in university I did the Bachelor of Commerce.
Oh, you did a BCom?
I did a BCom.
Which university?
Nairobi University.
The university.
The university.
The University of Nairobi.
The university. At that time, going to university was like going to the moon.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Yeah.
because there was only Kenyatta University that was available, which was for teachers.
By then?
By then, yes.
KU was only like for teachers?
Yeah, it was for teachers. And it was the only university, government university then. Back in 1978.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, not 78, sorry, 78 is when I went to Lenan. In 83.
So, wait, do you mean now other programs came later in the KU as the years?
The other private schools started coming on. Of course, USIU had just started, there was just starting privately.
All right.
There was Baraton. All the others started coming up soon after that.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Back. So to get to the university was not an easy thing. So I did Bachelor of Commerce,
all right.
BCom.
Yeah.
And I chose marketing. Why? Because I thought it was more social. And when I was at the university, that's why I say my story is it's compacting it is a task, but I'll pick up the relevant bit. I love traveling. In the university, I picked every travel opportunity I had.
Yeah.
As I went on university, those who did Bachelor of Commerce would graduate to become brand managers or go to work with East African breweries, selling products, shoes, butter, all that, going to advertising companies.
Yes.
But my interest was to work in the service industry. I did not want to go and spend my life selling shoes, as a marketing somebody,
all right.
all food stuff, Kimbo and all that. When I was at the university, Nairobi Safari Club had just opened. We were calling it Lydian Towers.
All right.
It was the hotel of town. I had one class at the university that was facing the entrance of Nairobi Safari Club. If you look opposite Nairobi Safari Club, there are classrooms and they have glass.
Yes.
You can see the students up to now.
Yes.
There's one class, I think it was economics or geography, and the lecturer was always late. And I'm not saying badly to the lecturer, but the lecturer kind of shaped my ways.
Right.
He was always late. So we'll go to class, because the way we learned in the university is you move from one class to another when a class starts.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll go to the class, but there's no lecturer. And you'll sit there, no mobile phones.
By then.
So you're bored. And I would just be looking outside. The only activity was Nairobi Safari Club, the entrance.
Yes.
And I occupy myself in looking at the whole operation, the etiquette, everything. And there was one particular company that caught my attention then that was so polished, so smartly, etiquette, finesse. And I said, I want to work with these guys. Right. It was Abercrombie and Kent. As of then, I picked it. I could see amongst all the companies, their people were so well dressed. They were very environmental friendly. Most of them were ladies, smartly dressed.
Yeah.
Receiving clients like the best and the client. So I said I will target Abercrombie and Kent to work with them. They were not taking management trainees from university. Right. I did my scouting, my whatever to find out. Only UTC then was taking management trainee.
So I've seen also, is it Serena and Sarova also had management trainee?
Yes. They also for those are the hotels. But among the two companies, only UTC. So as it turns out to be, I decided I would look for the offices and camp to where they are. When we were in campus, we used to look for jobs before we graduated.
Yes, that's true.
So we started looking. I started looking for the job like 3 months before, and I used to camp at their offices.
Interesting.
I didn't know anybody there. And I became part of the furniture at the reception at Abercrombie and Kent.
Yeah.
And I would be there every day, every other day.
All right.
The MD assigned me to our operations manager, whom God rest his soul, he's rested.
Right.
Would see me for 5 minutes after waiting for 3 hours. But I was very consistent. And I was trying to convince them why they need a graduate for management purpose. There was Utali College, which was specialized for dealing with specialized. Those guys were trained in tourism.
Yes, that's
they are
true.
good at the work of tourism.
Yes.
But I was telling them, you need somebody who is not only good at the work of tourism, but of managing. Management trainee.
All right.
So, in the course of going through college towards the end, of course, I applied for other places. I finished campus. They still did not employ me. I got a job with Bata. Bata was a Bata shoe company in Limuru.
Yeah.
But I knew once I take up the job at Bata, I'll forgo my interest with the tourism. So I took a gamble. I decided to turn it down.
All right.
And turn it down. And it was a nice management trainee job.
Yeah.
The same case with Serena. Serena used to be based here opposite the Stanley. I remember I did interviews there. But when I thought of being employed somewhere in the bush as a manager or something like that, I decided, no, let me focus on this.
So Serena, they are not where they were before?
No, the head office used to be at IPS building, right opposite the Stanley.
All right.
And again, they offered me to be management training. I don't know why. Maybe I was still reasonably comfortable and that I will get a job. I decided, let me wait. I got a job finally with Abercrombie and Kent.
Great.
Peanuts as a management trainee. Maybe they got tired of me. They said, let me just take advantage, get pressure this guy, let him just be employed.
Oh my gosh.
I worked with them, and in the course of working for them for about several months, I got another job at Ogilvy and Mather, which was really good for marketing, training and all that.
Yeah.
But again, I turned it down.
Oh.
The job at Abercrombie and Kent was nothing. It was, I will not call it exciting, but I knew it would prepare me. They were not used to graduates. Everyone will wonder, why are you wasting your time here? As a graduate, writing vouchers. But anyway, I started there. But in Abercrombie and Kent, I was fortunate enough to go through all the departments, going to the airport at night to meet clients, going to the field, processing luggage, and I rose to become a head of a department.
All right.
And by then, there was the craving to start a third-party business to service Abercrombie and Kent's business from America that was looking for an independent branding other than Abercrombie and Kent.
All right.
Because there are big companies in America competing with Abercrombie and Kent that are bringing clients to Kenya that wanted the Abercrombie and Kent service.
All right.
That is how Destination Africa was formed.
All right. Now we're
Because
getting it.
if a client comes and says, oh, the driver was from Destination Africa, it doesn't ring a bell to the American market. But if they came and said the driver was A&K, the next time they book, they'll book with A&K.
All right.
So that is how Destination Africa started. But I was an employee of Abercrombie and Kent and Destination Africa.
All right.
And I continued with the Destination Africa, running the independent business. And it was actually business that was competing with Abercrombie and Kent. And that's what gave me the foundation. Because I would go to America, not even go to the Abercrombie and Kent office, but go to their competitors' offices to support them, to help them develop brochure program. I was in charge of the cruise ships. Cruise ships coming to Mombasa, I'll go with the port officials out in the sea. We'll climb the ropes. We'll come and clear them. So I was basically the cruise ship specialist in the region. For Abercrombie and Kent. Every March I'll be in Miami for the Sea Trade Convention. I'll knock on the doors of all these cruise lines, Holland American, Princess Cruises in Los Angeles and in Seattle. So my background was large movement.
All right.
And not just large movement, but the fineness of the large movement. Cruise ship is the ultimate.
Yes.
Cruise ships
So what numbers
is
do
the
they
top
move?
range.
Uh-huh.
A cruise passenger is the is at the top layer of all possible travel.
Interesting.
Yes, that's a person who has traveled anything else and is at the apex
Oh my
because
gosh.
it's not cheap.
I know. And I think I read somewhere retirees, they were saying that instead of buying a house, it's easier to sail through a cruise ship for like 2-3 years, and they can be able to move around
Yeah.
the world.
Let me tell you, if you have money and you sail on a cruise ship, it's worse than gambling. You will get addicted.
Oh my gosh.
You are spoiled. I've been on a cruise ship before. I did a cruise ship with Royal Caribbean from Hong Kong to Singapore. You are so spoiled.
Oh
Forget
my
these
gosh.
hotels that you see here.
Yeah.
We have good hotels.
Yes.
There's no single hotel that takes care of you than those cruise lines.
Oh.
And I can challenge the hotels to that. There is not a single hotel in Nairobi that looks after you than you get looked after in
At the
those
cruise
top
ship.
cruise ships. You are spoiled.
Wow. All right.
So when you go on those cruise ships, you want to go again and you want to go again. So if you're talented and you have money, you go again. So I looked after all those cruise ships.
Yeah.
Their clients will come here. I'll coordinate their post-tour, pre-tours and post-tours, their excursions. Their detail is unbelievable. You have to go into, you're trained. They come and train you how to look after their people. You know, you're good into operation, but they'll train you. Even how to make sure you don't go with sneakers when you're going to meet, you don't do with this, you go, little things of how, the basis of those clients, how you look after them. Because you're looking after the world's finest.
Yes.
So from there, again, in the nature of my work now, I got all the specialized top-ed groups. The Concorde used to come to Kenya, Air France, British Airways. I was the one in charge of all that operation.
All right.
The operation of a Concorde back then, they used to say the American millionaires. The newspapers used to report it as American millionaires.
All right.
That was me. We used to handle them.
All right.
The Concorde, British Airways, you prepare like you're preparing for the president before they come.
Yeah.
You will meet with the police commissioners. You will meet with the security team in the Mara. They will send people in the bushes ahead of time before the clients go there. We look after them because if anything was to happen. Those are the days we used to have incidents, a few incidents with the couriers from across the border.
All right.
So the GSU will make sure they sanitize the place. So it was not an easy thing. Right. For game drives, you don't just lay back and assume it's nature. You will do what it takes to know where is the rhino. Where was the rhino sighted yesterday? So where is the rhino likely to be today morning? You do scouting.
All right.
And you make sure that when you're going on game drive, it's not by accident. You don't go north. And maybe the rhino which we want to see is on the south. So you go a little bit, you make it scientific. Because these are very important clients. What I'm trying to say is that it's not just normal business as usual. Get it to a vehicle and you work behind. You imagine that it could rain even if there's a lot of sun and you have umbrellas in the car. And it's in the middle of summer, Kenyan summer. So you look after all that. So that prepared me for large movement handling.
All right.
So that is why, other than handling those conferences, not large groups of cruise clients, there was the Concorde kind of clients. There were private jets. Private jets will be a plane that is totally converted into business class. Everything is business class, almost like first class. And those clients will be sent over to me to handle. And I will look after them, make sure that even before they go to the hotel has told me the rooms are good, but I will say, no, give me the keys. And I'll go and check. Is everything okay? The towel, the what, and just to verify. That is just and there are times even some of the finest hotels you'll fault them and you say, hey, what happened here? This room only has one towel. What's happened? And small things. So you are taught to actually dig too much into making sure that it goes well. So that, in a way, prepared me into the conferencing world.
Into the MICE industry.
So finally, when I took over the Destination Africa name from Abercrombie and Kent, because now it's no longer, Abercrombie and Kent was not interested in it because they then decided to use a brand name called Akon. Because Abercrombie Destination Africa was not available for them to register in certain other places.
All right.
So I took over. So I now run Destination Africa. That's my brand, and I'm very proud that I've been associated with that name from way back up to current.
All right.
Of course, we are into leisure. But to be a good conference operator, you must be good at leisure, because every conference client wants to sample your leisure products.
All right.
So it's like a doctor, a surgeon who must know how to treat a cold. So when I have a conference, I have a conference of 1,000 people. Those 1,000 people, some want to go to Mara, some want to Nairobi National Park, some want this, some want. Those are leisure products that are performed at the conference. You must be good at the leisure product. That make it part of the conference package. So you cannot be a conference organizer when you're not good with the leisure product.
All right.
Because then you will not offer what conference delegates are looking at. So we have perfected the leisure. We handle private jets up to this moment. Private jets that come with people who are, God has blessed them, and we look after them.
All right.
That's our market. But at the same time, we'll go into 3-star and 4-star and 5-star regular clientele. Because conference clientele come in all different shapes.
Yes, that's true.
And all that.
That's true.
So it's an area that I then went into in 2003. I went on my own in 2001.
All right.
Totally now on my own. When I decided, let me just concentrate now. No longer with Abercrombie. I was the general manager at Abercrombie and Kent.
All right.
But I decided, I saw my talent is beyond being an employee.
All right.
And I knew that if I went on my own, take my chances, I've got good partners out there that will listen to me and will develop what they have. And that's exactly what happened.
Good stuff.
So the first large conference that I got was in 2003. Which is called ICASA. And when I bid for ICASA, everyone thought I was bad because I said, how does one company handle? But I told them, I gave them a breakdown. I can do this, and I can. When the international panel came and said, give it to him.
All right.
So I got it. We had Africities that came up. By then, tour companies were not looking for, but tour companies were never bidding for conference business.
Yes.
They were not interested. They didn't even know about that. They were just looking for Mr. and Mrs. Jones to go on safari.
Yes.
Then Africities came up. Then from the strength, and there was such huge successes. I remember some articles in the Standard were calling me the master of conference tourism.
Oh my gosh.
All that, They wrote a few articles. I wrote a few articles for the Standard way back then. If you look at the Best of Kenya magazine, I don't know if it still come up. We have about 5 pages that talk about me and conferencing. All right. They had written about and all that. Yeah. Then I used to come in the media about conferencing and all that because it's an area that I still understand well, and I've kept at it. So right now, Destination Africa is not only leisure is. By the way, even in my dream, somebody wakes me up, I can tell them in 5 minutes, we sort them out. Oh my God. Conferencing, the same. Because there's no conference that is so difficult. You just have to listen. And the good thing is that because we have done conferencing, and thanks to online, people reach out to us. Like now, I just got somebody to reach out to me from Singapore 3 days ago. They said, can you help us with something we are doing in Nairobi? We have 70 people. Can you help us? I don't even know them. But they Google, they fish you out and say you did this for this. I have another movement happening now in August. Huge movement of 700 people. They got me online based on my previous work. Good stuff. And it's an international American organization. So people come and they pick you up because of the good work. In conferencing, I don't know whether I've said enough about who Duncan Muriuki is, but that I think is a nutshell.
Yeah, actually, even you've answered the 10 questions in the same.
I am happy that even our former president, God rest his soul, President Kibaki, recognized me for my role in tourism because he awarded me a head of state commendation. I had several opportunities to sit with Kibaki. President Kibaki.
Kibaki awarded you head of state commendation.
Yes.
Interesting.
2008.
So that is, it's HAC Duncan Muriuki.
Yes.
HAC.
Asante sana.
Interesting.
So I once had a forum with him in Japan during TICAD. I think it was 2007, 2008. So I was invited to share a forum with him, the late president, Honorable Barara, Wangari Maathai, and myself to talk about tourism during TICAD.
All right.
Yeah. So the times that I met Kibaki after that, he would say Mr. Tourism. He's my friend in tourism. So he was a key supporter of tourism.
All right.
It's only that I think he was living in an era where his henchmen did not understand tourism.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, I remember one time I led a team of tourism fraternity to State House, actually in 2006, on Valentine's Day. We were in State House. I had lobbied to take a group there. And the late president told us, your industry is not understood and is not heard. And if you're not understood or heard, then even the political class will not support you.
All right.
Because they will not vote for your ideas.
All right.
He himself, the late president, talked about the road that goes from Nyahururu to Mararao, which he really wanted tarmac, but he said the cabinet was opposing him because they said it's of no value. But he says, I know it's of value to you, tourism fraternity, but you don't talk. So I don't have support. And the cabinet, we are in a democratic place. I know. I can't bulldoze.
All right.
So I'm just trying to say, he gave us very clear, ways of why some things may not always succeed.
Yeah.
And we gave suggestions as to what can promote tourism and conferencing. I personally proposed that he makes infrastructure a national disaster so that procurement is waived from normal procurement. Just be like those...
They relax.
Not even relax. Be like those Asian tigers. Remove those procurement procedures. I know we have sharks that will take advantage.
Yes.
And I was saying, in tourism, we were having a lot of issues. And we wanted just good roads. We were having clients stuck in the roads to Masai Mara, sleeping in Masai Mara. In fact, when I was a chairman in 2006, we had to ask our members to stop going to Masai Mara, which caused a huge uproar. Because we had clients sleeping by the roadside, because it was so messy. The road.
So you said you were the chairman?
I was the chairman of Kenya Association of Tour Operators.
Kato.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
I think right now it's Mr. I think he's the CEO, Kaigwa.
Fred Kaigwa was still the CEO back then.
And he's still the CEO.
He was my CEO.
Interesting.
Right now we have a different chairman.
All right.
When I joined, I became the chairman. I was in my younger days, but I was a bit ambitious.
All right.
And of course, the industry by then was primarily controlled by the light-skinned.
Oh.
The
tourism.
Yeah, it was mainly in the hands of
the whites.
The whites and the Asians. Primarily, they were really the decision makers. But they still elected me the chairman because because I was. They could see that I knew the content.
Yes, that's true.
And I must say I led the industry well.
All right.
I was very proud of my stay at the industry.
All right.
I was a board member of Kenya Tourism Board, Kenya Tourism Federation. I became the spokesperson for the tourism industry.
Oh, that's a lot of portfolio.
Yes, I was the chairman of the Tourism Recovery Crisis Committee. Tourism recovery, after the post-election violence, we had a lot of issues.
Oh, yeah.
So we had Tourism Crisis Committee, and within that was a Tourism Recovery Committee that I chaired.
All right.
Of how do we get the tourism back. So
that's interesting.
So I ended up having to do a few things. Yeah, so I've played a few roles in the industry. But my forte now is I have played enough role in the public life or the tourism industry, I decided to retreat to do private because that's when I can do my bit now.
So because actually you've really mentioned something that is also close to my heart. You see, till to date, Duncan, infrastructure is also an issue in the tourism industry, and just to learn that it was also an issue even during your time.
Oh yes, major issue. Major issue. Infrastructure was such an issue. Like that time, by the time we were calling on our members to stop going to Masai Mara, which is almost a must go, we had no option. We had no option. It was an issue. And then also we had all security kind of concerns that when we had Somali erupting, that was the first time Somali really became an issue when I was the chairman. So I had to quickly form something called Kenya Tourism Initiative to try and get the media buy into tourism-related issues. So I had to lobby in the media. So we formed a tripartite kind of a group, which is the tourism fraternity in the private sector, the PR wing of tourism players in the government, like the PR in the Ministry of Tourism, PR in Kenya Tourism Board, PR in Kenya WS, and then the media. The various news editor on board. And we'll take them to see various places and to report positively. The idea was, come on, look, this place is safe. And then we had a lot of support. I remember one of the companies called Air Kenya gave us a whole plane one time. We took foreign correspondents of East Africa round. We took them to Samburu, said, come on guys, look, is there an issue here? Took them to Mara, is there an issue here? And they would report positively, and it was working. There's a grouping called Foreign Correspondents of East Africa here. Very influential. They are the ones who report all these things that you see in CNN and all that. Which is a very major opinion shaper to what is fed to the outside. Now, as in the tourism sector, then decided, let's play ball with them. Let's get into bed so that they see the facts as they are.
All right. So, and by then, did we have a special department from the National Police Service to cater for the tourism security?
No, it came after. Tourism police unit came afterwards. TPU came up later on, which was a great move. The tourism, I think that's the best thing that could have happened to us, because I mean, I look at during the recent protest, TPU really came in handy for the industry. People may not know, but we have a grouping within all the key players in the industry. And we have an issue, send a message, the TPU commandant is contacted. Straight away the issue is sorted. Like we had problems with vehicles coming through Thika Road. Tourism vehicles. But it was cleared immediately. So we have our own way of dealing with issues quietly. We did have issues of tourism cars being damaged, or we never had any clients being missing. We in the tourism industry are quite organized in a silent way. To make our issue work. We work very well with the TPU, Tourism Police Unit. And when there's an issue, like even when there's, like all the cars are being blocked, you'll find the Land Cruisers for the tourism are being opened for. Because again, they don't have any issues.
That's true.
And again, you don't want them to miss their flight. You don't want
that's true. Hey, that can be disastrous. And also, once the experience is bad, they might not be able to come back in the country.
Then, and then why punish them? They're helping us with our economy.
That's true.
So why are we punishing them?
All right. I've seen also Kenya Tourism Federation is trying to do something similar. So in regards to the security alarm, I think
that's part of it. We are all part of that network. Because you see, Kenya Tourism Federation is the umbrella body of us as tour operators. We are tour operators under KETO, Kenya Association of Tour Operators. And then there is another level now which includes Kenya Association of Tour Operators, hotel keepers under Mike Masharia. There is Qatar. There is also the air operators, IATO, Association of Air Operators, Association, and then there's budget hotels. It's also there. I think it's still there. It was there when I was still there. Those then form what we call Keto.
KTF.
Yeah.
KTF or Keto?
KTF.
KTF.
Keto. There was Perak. I don't know. I think Perak is still there back then. Pubs, entertainment, restaurant.
Oh, yeah. I think they're very vocal.
Yeah.
They're very
There's
vocal.
all the entertainment joints and all that. Keep out of the tourism industry.
Yeah.
All that, the umbrella body is called KTF.
Ah.
Yeah. Now KTF is one which then will second when there's a lobbying with the government, what they will second people to talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's quite intensive. I see you have a very heavy portfolio on the leisure. So what makes MICE interesting venture for you to pursue?
Mike makes it interesting for me because it's not boring. It's a bit more. It goes. Leisure. Somebody comes wants to go to Masai Mara. It's a piece of cake. You've done it and you've done it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to MICE makes you test your intellectual.
Oh, interesting.
I remember like the company from Singapore when I was having their video meeting. They had their colleagues from London and we were talking. They want. How do we do this, Duncan, to make it different? How do we have this meeting that we are going to have for quite a number of people, almost 100 in Kenya, to be a Kenyan and to everything exciting? So you got to think of how do we make it different? How would we make it a Kenyan affair that is so different from the rest?
Yeah.
Who do you reach out to that can make the experience different? You find yourself having to partner with Kenya Airways or certain things. You find yourself having to ask for concession to do something in the Nairobi National Park. You find yourself having to do things that are exciting. You find yourself even having to lobby, whether it is to have something in Parliament or something, unique things. Depending on the interest of the group.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a little different from just the normal tour operation. And because we have perfected what I call the perfection of the skill, because I have several teams even in Rwanda, because we have an office in Rwanda as well.
All right.
We open an office for Destination Africa in Rwanda. And by the way, we also have our villas, because in Gigiri,
that's
we
the
have
bonsai.
The bonsai villa.
Yeah.
There's a brand of villas called bonsai. We also have bonsai in Kigali.
All right.
That again came because of the need for some of the delegates to be housed in what they wanted to be different from the hotels. We offer an alternative to hotels. So as much as we are handling the leisure, we are specializing with the conferencing, because conferencing are not an everyday affair.
Yeah, that's true.
You can still do your leisure as you plan for that conference.
Yeah.
As I planned, like I will go to Meetings Africa, I'll go to other forums which are for conferencing. Yeah. And it's not helter-skelter. It's not a madhouse where you are rushing. It's very calm.
Yes, that's true.
It's very calm. Yes, you just need to be organized.
Yes, that's true.
To handle an event, you just calm. It's only when it happens.
The activities are very...
There's activity, but it's very calm.
Yes, that's true.
And to handle one conference, it can overshoot all that leisure that you've done.
Yeah.
Because if you have a conference of 4,000 people, and they're staying for a week, how many leisure beds are those?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, so you can be lucky when you have such.
So does that mean MICE is a driver for leisure business, that is bleisure?
MICE is a driver for leisure. Because anytime you have MICE, you must have leisure in that MICE.
All right.
It is talking of a day, knowing for a day to begin, there must be sunrise. Yeah. So when you have MICE, the whole conference, there'll be people seeking leisure products. So for MICE to happen, when MICE happens, leisure happens.
All right.
But my role is to make sure that more leisure happens, because the money is in the leisure in the MICE.
All right. All right.
The money really is in the leisure in the MICE. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
The sitting down is okay in the meeting.
But whatever happens after that,
it's what happened before that and after that. When we have a conference, our major interest, other than the accommodation bit and the meeting hall, is to get those people to sample what Kenya has to offer.
All right.
And Nairobi. before the conference and after the conference. So create leisure activities. The city has lagged behind because 20 years ago I was fighting that create areas in Nairobi which can be 24 hours. 24 hours. Even we discussed it with the lady Mzee Kibaki, how we can turn some streets into leisure, to 24 hours for curio guys to be operating when we have venture conferences and all that. Because these people come here with money and they leave here with money. The money is in the pocket. Some of them are being paid for. They're not given an off day. So they come here Monday, Tuesday conference, Thursday, back, evening flight, Friday out. The money is still in their pocket. So get the money out of their pocket without having to get at them. Sponsor those streets to be 24 hours, curious. Basically make it a 24 hours so that they spend the money. We need that money out of their pocket. And we haven't reached that level. And I feel frustrated that up to now, 20 years later, Nairobi hasn't gotten to that. Where there's a conference, we don't take advantage to bring to bring stuff that will make people spend.
Actually, that's true, because actually I'm also getting frustrated. Still, the cabinet has been the president has been receiving the same task force, not only Nairobi, also Naivasha. So, and you realize most of the task force members have been engaging with them, having just a brief outlook of the task force report. And it's also, they were really championing for Nairobi city to be just let it be a clean city, improve security, just do some basic repair works. And we lost the nightlife in Nairobi. We completely lost it. And I remember Nairobi some few years ago used to be a place for nightclubs. Nowadays we don't hear them. Westland is taking over. Westland is becoming a very vibrant nightlife. But CBD had the most potential. But see what we have in Mr. Duncan. We have in protests in Nairobi CBD. Not that street vendors are bad, but we just need organized street vending with order. So we need improved security at night. So that comes through lighting. And I'm glad I've been seeing over the last few months. I've been seeing quite a number of improvements. We've been seeing Governor Sakaja is doing some cabro works, installing some modern dustbins, improved lighting. So, and let's see what's and also been seeing some refurbishing or rebranding of the back streets. A lot actually has been happening. In fact, right now there is order. It's only that the few mandamanos, the protest, a little bit squeaky. Because I remember even we are shooting this podcast at Clarion, so it was inaccessible some few days ago during the protest. So, but we're like, no, imagine. But we need business to move around. So now hearing the same issue was still there during your time, and I'm like, why aren't we taking notes? Why aren't we learning? The same thing with the Naivasha. Naivasha, by the way, it's another leading MICE destination.
Absolutely.
After Mombasa, and I've been seeing some of Kinasopa, I've been seeing Sawela, they're coming up. So the Lake Naivasha resort. So they're quite nice establishment. Now what we are pushing for the Naivasha people, Nakuru is doing so well on the tourism space. Now what we need more investment from them is modern venues. So we don't need those temporary structures, those tents. No, we need like a proper convention facility. As you're having off the camera, Hasnai Nurani from Pridin, they're really doing a lot in the coast. The coast on MICE tourism.
They have done a great job. We've always been saying, if you build it, they will come. A convention center, other than KCC or modernized KCC, if you build a good convention center, they will come. The hotels will just build. We are business people. We will just build up accommodation.
And by the way, just to add on that, the Bomas of Kenya floated a tender last month. A tender to build 5-star hotels. I think it was for 3 hotels. They are being built there. So just to complement the BICC, the Bomas International Convention Complex. So again, let's see what it takes. We've written some requests to the Bomas team to see if we could be able to have a special feature of the BICC, get like the proper drawings, what the plan is about, works in progress.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy. You know, some of us who have been in this industry for long, I do remember just before the elections in 2002, some international investors that I was doing a conference for some international investors, some conference from Asia, and they had been trying to get to Mzee Kibaki, who wanted to lobby, but we managed to get an appointment for them.
All right.
To actually talk about putting up a convention center at Bomas. That was 2002.
Interesting.
So they actually pitched. So that has been ongoing for a long time. And everyone saw the need for that.
Yes.
And it has taken so long. So I'm glad finally it's happening. And let me tell you, stop politicking. Whichever format it takes, build the convention center. Build the convention center. And I'm glad that finally a convention center is coming up there at Bomas.
Yes.
A convention center, it doesn't matter whether it's owned by green men from aliens. What benefit it will bring, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. So I know there's all the political people saying it's owned by it's been leased. But trust me, the people will benefit.
That's
enormously.
True. That's true.
Enormously. Forget the owner of the conference center. It doesn't matter. The people will benefit enormously because a convention center, the business it draws, it has such a huge multiplier effect. Because those conferences, the people will come, they'll go on safari, the hotels will be full. Mama Wanjiko from Nyandarua or Kindangop, who is farming potatoes, will have more demand for those potatoes because they're being eaten in the hotels. I remember there's a time I was doing one of the interviews in Kiss FM way back those days, and I was explaining what we call follow the potato concept. Follow that potato from Wanjiko's shamba in Nyandarua. When they farm that potato, follow it until it lands at the table here at the Hilton. I was visiting the Hilton, but now I can eat somewhere else. Do you know how many people benefit from that potato?
It's called farm.
It's a whole job chain.
The whole value chain.
Value chain for that potato, from the garden to the mouth. It has really, you follow it. And an extra person feeding that potato, again, additional value chain. How many people are benefiting from
that's
that?
True.
So I was explaining for people to see how.
So just I'm interested. So what exactly has really changed for the mice industry? So before, during your time, that was in the 1980s, 1990s, and right now we are at the 20th century. So actually right now we are talking about Vision 2030 now is already here with us. So what has changed? What are some of the developments that really shaped the industry to date?
I think the technology has really changed the mice industry. The technology has changed. The mice industry has become very competitive because it's not a question of the local players anymore. People shop for mice facilities even online. Buyers shop for hotel space online. Those days they had to come to Kenya or they had to call Duncan. Please, can you look for accommodation for my 300 people? So I'm competing with people sitting in their places in Chicago online to look for space in Nairobi. And I'm also looking for space in Nairobi for the same conference. So the technology has made us all alert because we are competing even against ourselves. The services are totally driven by technology. Even the facilities that are provided, of course, including vehicles, the state-of-the-art vehicles. So the way back we were a bit analog. Now it's very digital. And that changes the ball game. So what we are doing ourselves as Destination Africa is offer a platform online where people can look at the facilities in the region. They're here. There's a menu of all the hotels available. So you can choose from this. Because when they sit out there, they don't even know which hotel is where. Which hotel can provide that. So, and that is enabled by technology. So that's the difference, yes.
All right, that's quite, which means tech has really shaped how the industry works to date.
Yes, absolutely. The industry has changed, and the fact that our internet is so good. We do have good internet.
Actually,
in Kenya.
Kenya, we have an average of around 10 to 11 Mbps.
Yeah,
which is a good stuff compared to other African countries.
Even better than some of the other countries in the West. Yes. Yes, some of them. Yeah, I know the app. I remember there's also a place. I was in a place somewhere on the east coast of the US, and we actually compared, and we even the people that I was with, they agreed that wow, what you guys have in Kenya is even better than us. Yeah, in terms of the speed, because we install a fiber cable more recent, so of course we took advantage of the newer innovation, so we were a bit better off than the previous.
Actually, something I deeply remember about the Uhuru's regime. Most people will say it's GR, but to me it's the fiber. The internet penetration during the Uhuru's regime.
Actually, maybe to correct you, the real penetration came with Mzee Kibaki.
Oh, it's
the moment they landed that ship in Mombasa with that cable. It was such a ceremony. And that ceremony changed the game changer, because even the working life, I used to have an office where my people are reporting aids to whatever, even myself. I've always lived on this side of the city, towards Kiambu Road. My office was on James Gishuru. I used to find myself leaving office at 10 p.m. Doing what? Answering emails, doing all that. And then everything changed. Why do I have to be in the office at 10 when I'm answering emails I can answer from home?
All right.
Because I can answer, thanks to fiber optic.
Yes.
I had some of my staff, I tell them, you're competing with traffic in the morning, report, come to the office at 10. Then later on, my PA, she got married, her first kid, got her first kid working from home.
All right.
Got her second kid working from home. She didn't need to come to the office. Because of fiber optic. Right now, majority of the office staff, I don't even see them. I don't need to see them. Yes, they work from their houses.
And also, do you see also it cuts the cost of operation for the organization? Yes. It also cuts a lot of cost.
I don't need to see their face for them to work. But I can see which email has not been answered. I can see what they have said. Why do they have to drive to a physical facility? All right. So fiber optic has been a game changer for us.
So that was during Kibaki's time?
It was during Kibaki's time.
Then Uhuru now did the last mile connectivity. He
picked it up. He was digital and he picked it up. He just continued perfecting what was there. I just wish they carried Mzee Kibaki's legacy of this digital city.
The
Konza, I wish they finished. It's only that after Mzee Kibaki went, it slowed down. Yeah, that would have been another game changer for us.
All right.
But it's coming up now, I see.
All right, interesting.
So conferencing is the fastest growing component of tourism worldwide.
Yeah.
The largest.
Yeah, sure.
The way forward for Kenya's tourism is business travel. Conference tourism can make Kenya become a leading tourist destination. Leisure cannot. Masai Mara has a limit of how many beds it can have. It can never be a New York in terms of tourist numbers, or France, or Paris. The only way we can get to those high numbers is through conferencing. It is conference tourism that is making all these hotels come up in Nairobi. You see all these hotels you're seeing? You see them at Kinarandis and Adventures? Then it's not leisure.
All right.
It's tourism. It's conference tourism that is making them come up.
And actually nowadays,
business travelers.
And I've seen nowadays now hotels are coming up with also conference facilities.
Because they are being built, the hotels themselves, to cater for the business community. Not necessarily leisure. Leisure is there. If it was leisure, there will not be coming on these many hotels.
It's because of the conference scene.
It is the business travelers that are causing the expansion.
Nice.
Business travel is part of MICE.
And then you realize also the spending power. It's quite.
Spending powers have money because the MICE the MICE delegates are mainly sponsored. It's business. It's a must do.
All right.
There's a difference between a leisure. Leisure is that you can. MICE, you must.
All right.
There's a difference.
All right.
A MICE traveler is coming here because they must come. They are doing. It is in the course of work. They are working. Some of them have been sent by their bosses. Some of them are coming because of their business. They must come. Leisure, might as well go to Indonesia or somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
But when you see them coming to Kenya, it's because they must. And they have more spending power.
Oh, yes.
Because they are well funded.
That is true.
By their organizations.
Yes.
Or by it's a business expense.
Yeah.
If I come here and I have an innovative product, I must spend. I must take you out for a drink, convincing you, take you for dinner. The money is not, it's just flipping the business card. So they have a lot of purchasing power.
All right.
Yes. So MICE is the way to go.
All right. And recently I've been seeing Destination Africa exhibiting quite a number of industry events actually around this year. And I can feel there is always a South African flag and a Kenyan flag there. And soon I'll not be shocked if I see a Rwandan flag and an Ethiopian flag there. So what is this connection? What is this correlation between Destination Africa and South Africa?
It is purely because Destination Africa is in those key countries. We have an office in Cape Town.
All right.
And we have the same concept. We're pushing leisure and we are pushing conferencing, MICE, in South Africa, in Cape Town. Our staff that are running the Cape Town office are people that are like me. They've been in the industry for long.
For the longest day.
Veterans.
Oh, wow.
Why you see us pushing South Africa and Kenya is because of the visa waivers. There is no visa to South Africa for Kenyans and vice versa.
So that was lifted early this year?
Last year. It is making a big difference. We have seen our numbers grow in South Africa. For Kenyans.
Since the visa was waived?
Yes.
You've seen a surge?
That's why we are here.
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise we will not be wasting money exhibiting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We are very capitalist. We are purely business people.
All right.
We put our money where there is business. So there is interest and vice versa.
All right.
For Rwanda, it's the same. They have such good support system for the MICE industry. That's why we registered. We have a fully registered office there, not only for MICE but for leisure.
All right.
Because we have been sending people to do gorilla trekking there. So we decided to control the product. Ethiopia, we've got our office there. Again, we don't have a visa regime between Kenya and Ethiopia.
Yeah, that's true.
We realize that a lot of Kenyans don't know what is there in Ethiopia. We now said, inter-Africa travel is the way to go. And I'm so happy these visas have been waived for Africans coming here.
Yeah, that's true.
Because people have disposable income. And some of them just decide, can we go to Kenya tomorrow? And they go.
How is the Ethiopian market responding? This is my personal opinion. I find Ethiopia is a very closed country. And I've tried to do something in Ethiopia. I struggled, one, because of the language barrier. Yes, language barrier, it's a whole issue. And the second thing, this whole perspective, I think Ethiopians have not been exposed for the longest. This for the first time now they are getting open to the outside world. And I think also interacting with the Ethiopians, you can feel they're so reserved. They're so reserved. It's like they're somewhere in a cocoon, then all of a sudden they open up. And also some of my business peers, they're like, hey, getting money out of Ethiopia, it's hard. So they're like, oh, what's up then? Destination Africa, they tapped into the Ethiopian market. You're letting me on that.
Yeah, we make it easier also. That's why those countries work well.
All right.
See, first of all, touch South Africa.
Yes.
If you have a group to South Africa or you want to go to South Africa, paying South Africa, you can pay us. We don't have to pay in South Africa. And we work out our own intercompany. You can even pay by M-Pesa if you have a group in South Africa and you say, can you add Table Mountain? Can you add a wine tour? And you pay here. Because sending money can take time.
I know.
So that has been even the same case for Ethiopia. We find it very easy. Getting money out of Ethiopia is not easy.
Yes.
And we've seen that happen. But we can do our own intercompany reconciliations to do that. Ethiopia, I know you're talking about them being reserved and all that.
Yeah.
But I would like to put it the other way, that it is Kenyans who are Shanukad. Kenyans are really Shanukad. Kenyans are really... Chanuka is...
All right. Oh my gosh.
It is like we are switched on. By normal standards, by African standards, we are very switched on. I've traveled this one and a bit. Kenyans are talented. We have got a very exposed society.
What do you think, Kenya, we can do to ensure that we improve our MICE industry? What do you think we can do better and have a parting shot to our our viewers?
I think it's very simple the way I look at it. Every mice player should look at themselves as having a very key role to play, because whatever you do to make experience of a mice attendee good is what will make the next attendee come. So anyone who is a player in the mice industry, whatever you do your best. Kenyans, we are known to be very hospitable. Just make sure that you do your best to make the experience better. Those who are in the mice industry, like providing accommodation, space, benchmark yourself with the world's mice players. Look at it not just as Kenya. Travel and look at what are others offering. Invest. Just go out there.
Yeah.
See what happens in the mice environment. Because we are competing against the world. We are not just going to have mice for the Kenyans.
Oh, yeah, that's
or
true.
East Africans.
That's true.
We are having global competition.
Yes.
Why Kenya? What is it that Kenya has to offer?
Yeah.
We must package the Kenyan mice experience so uniquely that it must stand out. In Nairobi, we have Nairobi National Park. Make that as part of the conference experience and shed off the rest of the competition by virtue of that. Make sure that we utilize the experience of Nairobi National Park to bring more mice here.
Yeah.
Whichever way you do it, craft it in a way that sheds off the competition, because in mice, you normally have several 3 or 4 or 5 cities. So how do you outshine the rest?
All right.
So use your competitive advantage. We've got culture. We got the wildlife. And the fact that if it's around Nairobi, use that. Anybody coming into, whether they're going to Naivasha, will touch down in Nairobi.
That's true.
So make Nairobi as part of the conference package.
All right.
So it's Nairobi National Park before they go to Naivasha.
Yeah.
I believe if you build the uniqueness of Kenya to the world and sell it to the world, you will get more conferences than we've had so far, and modernize them.
Yes.
I have taken a lot of conference organizers on Reiki to inspect facilities.
All right.
And I know some of the facilities need upgrading. I don't want to mention which ones.
That's true.
But they have said, but this one, why not this? How come they don't have this? You know, that will not encourage a conference decision maker to bring it here.
Yeah.
When they have an option of a switched-on venue that has all the facilities.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. All right.
That's all.
So you can say a parting shot to the viewers. Then from there we can call it off. And thank you so much, Mr. Duncan, for honoring our invite. I think this is one of the most informative show. I think I've learned a lot of tourism history in the country, and also it's actually I didn't know that you actually got so much accolades along the way. So it's quite interesting. So parting shot to the viewers as we wind down.
Yeah.
So tell you good tell our viewers.
Thank you. I'm proud to have been a key player in the tourism industry.
Yeah.
And I'm proud that my colleagues themselves have recognized my contribution in the tourism industry, not to mention the late president. To the players in the tourism industry and the young players in the tourism industry, whatever you do your best. Look at this client like you. Would you want to be treated this way? Make them feel good. Make them feel special. Do the extra that you can to give them a good experience. You'll be surprised. That could be the person that could make you. I was made by just being good when I was working. The people that supported me are people that finally came back to me and said, Duncan, you are doing this for me when you are working. So can you do this for me? You never know who will recognize you and come to you. So whatever you're doing, please do your best. Offer the best service. Extra effort is all you need. I look forward to Kenya leading Africa in the tourism conference fraternity.
Thank you so much. It doesn't get better than this. And this is a My Stock podcast. See you next time.